Hello and welcome to the channel. After the presidential aspirants vying for the country's top job were grilled by the Arewa Consultative Forum ACF, comprised mostly of Northerners last week, their Southern counterparts are divided over grilling Tinubu, Atiku, Obi, and others. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. 2023 Southern leaders divided over grilling Tinubu, Atiku, Peter Obi, others. On the heels of the interactive session between the Arewa Joint Committee AJC and presidential candidates, major Southern regional groups and leaders are divided over towing the same path, insisting the next president must come from the South. The groups comprising Afenifere, Yoruba Council of Elders, YCE, Pan Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, and Oduduwa United People Association, ODUPA, among others, cautioned against abandoning rotational presidency in 2023. In various shots with Sunday Vanguard, they were not keen about doing what the AJC did in Kaduna, but were more concerned about the electoral process and where the next president should come from. However, PANDEV said plans are ongoing to have an interface with candidates from the South in line with the clamor for Southern presidency. Some Northern political leaders under the auspices of AJC had organized an interactive session for all presidential candidates, held in Kaduna last week. Presidential hopefuls who participated include Kola Abiola of the People's Redemption Party, PRP, Peter Obi, Labour Party, LP, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, All Progressives Congress, APC, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Prince Adewale Adebayo, Social Democratic Party, SDP. The hopefuls addressed the forum on their plans for Northern Nigeria if elected, but Southern groups were undecided on the likelihood of having such in the entire South. General Secretary of Afenifere, Chief Olushola Ebiseni, said, "For over a year, in Afenifere and among other groups, particularly the Southern and Middle Belt Leaders Forum, we have, through rigorous debates, given the Nigerian situation a critical analysis and finally taken a position on what we objectively considered best to secure Nigeria. Our corporate existence and prosperity can only be peacefully guaranteed where and when no party is oppressed. To that extent, we reiterate unequivocally that the next president of Nigeria should be from the South after Muhammadu Buhari, and for equity, the Southeast, which is the only region that has not produced the president, should produce the president. And we found Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party is competent and suitable. Organizing a speech day program for candidates like a students' union election is not our modus operandi. It will be hypocritical to do so. Another Afenifere chieftain, Senator Femi Okuromu, said the group has no plan to organize any symposium for all the presidential candidates in the forthcoming general elections. He said, some of the presidential candidates in the 2023 general elections had visited the organization. They briefed members of the organization about their vision and mission for the country if elected. A symposium would amount to repetition. On his part, founder Odupa Worldwide, Shivjimo Taufik, said his group is not interested in organizing any political debate for the presidential candidates. He said, "We don't intend to organize a symposium for any candidate as the Arewa did a few weeks ago. This is the position and decision of the organization because we strongly believe there is no way any of the presidential candidates or even anybody can perform magic as long as the 1999 Constitution is still in use. Let us not be fooled again. The foundation of the problems confronting this country called Nigeria is all about the so-called 1999 Constitution. I am not seeing any meaningful progress in the country unless the Constitution is abolished. I have said it repeatedly, and I am still saying it, that there cannot be any meaningful development in all ramifications. There may be more crises than expected. There is no clear picture that any candidate will be declared winner as the president in 2023. A particular region with fewer resources is claiming to be superior to the region that is blessed with human and natural resources. The best solution is for each region to go their separate ways without embarking on violence. Nigeria is never one united entity in reality. I wonder why a few among the ruling class will continue deceiving us. The 1999 Constitution is not people-oriented, but was written by a few selected Nigerians and promulgated by Decree 24 of 1999 without subjecting it to a referendum. How can a constitution that centralizes security, judiciary, and resource control with no autonomy for local governments, among others, succeed? I can't understand how a constitution that takes care of a certain religion but neglects others thrives. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Following the unveiling of the People's Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council, Labour Party, the New Nigeria People's Party, experts have faulted the programs of the ruling All Progressives Congress and its presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu, contained in its presidential campaign manifesto. The APC unveiled its manifesto last Friday, but the PDP said the current performance record of the ruling party would determine the outcome of the 2023 general elections. Similarly, the leadership of the Labour Party said it found the audacity of Tinubu to campaign for better lives for Nigerians alarming, when it was obvious he foisted a ruler that made lives unbearable for the people. This is even as the New Nigeria People's Party warned that whatever infrastructure the former governor of Lagos State was proposing for the country should not be modeled after the exploitative Lekki-Ekpe Expressway arrangements. A financial analyst, Kalu Aja, via his Twitter page at FinPlan Kalu Aja 1, questioned the gross domestic product growth projection of the APC manifesto, which he described as a tough sell. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.